Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Curse of the Torment. Tonight we're playing the module Curse of Draw, but it's changed transform that we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark the RPG, everything created by Marc. There's a content warning for tonight of bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore, we shall see. And with me I have a wonderful cast of players. I got Daphne, I Crave Violence, our Malachim soldier, played by Suku. Hello, welcome, how you doing?
Soul's ringing joy.
But the quieter version.
Okay, might need to increase you on Discord. Leonard, I am being stalked. Our half-elven duelist played by Pepper. Hello, welcome.
Hello. I can be a bit louder if we need to.
Alright, and then normally we have Soul of the Vistani, tiefling bar, played by the Soul of the Party Hester, but he is still on vacay, and we shall be missing him, but vacay must be had. And
What do you mean? I'm still here.
I didn't look until
and then, said it not least, the reasonable Styrex.
I went sleepy
A
brain.
bit unstable though. Our tubing elementalist played by Nirak. Hello, welcome.
Hi, ready for being traumatized. Yay!
Woo! What happened last time, gang?
Hit him over, yeah.
Well,
Well, we basically started with saying goodbye to Velaki before we went on the road to the tower. At first, that was the idea, at least. And we had a visit to the orphanage, which was nice. Leo lost some more of his money, a little that he still has. And then we took on the path which led past the Velaki camp, where we could see some there was this. Was it? Oh, it wasn't a stick. Okay. Yeah, there was like this gruesome display of like a guard, or that someone that was wearing guard armor at least. And there was like this the saying like erected in the honor of Countess Tridania on it. And as we were looking around to see anything, definitely spotted someone in the trees. And as she ran towards it with her incredible speed, and Leo a little bit after, we found Wood Elf looking over the scene, and she explained that she left with the Stani because they wanted to say their goodbyes, or had some sort of ritual regarding Madame Eva being dead now. So they're all gone from the camp. And she was with them, and then she found this body on the way, and since then she has been kind of looking over it. And she talked about how it's a little bit weird that they're now no one's watching over them for the moment, and they're a little bit more free to go. She reminded us about the quest that Casimira gave us about the temple, and then we could always go there and deal with that. And we said that we might be coming there soon. But for now, we wanted to go further to the temple. And on our way further, we found this battlefield. It looks like an ancient battlefield with a bunch of flags and dab bodies all over the place. And Cyrex wanted to figure out what was going on and started to cast detect magic. But as we were kind of going to a halt to allow her to do that, there were these ghostly figures that were in the distance that seemed to have moving towards us slowly after noticing us. and we decided to just move on instead of dealing with whatever that would be. And just as we get before dusk, we get like a pass off the road, and Starix gets like this crazy vision. With like wings approaching from behind, someone telling her to run, and we all, or at least I think at first Leo notices it because it's in the back with her, and they all like talk about what's like happening and if there's maybe a chance that this can lead to some answers. And Styrix is definitely determined to figure out what this was about. Wanting to figure out why all these things happen to her and all these moments where she stops. And maybe this is the key. So we decide to wanting to follow that path in the morning. And thus we look for a place to stay for the night, somewhere somewhat safe. And we have like another talk with Styrex at the camp where she kind of talks about, or they kind of ask her about like what she really knows about all these scenes that happen, what she like, what does she remember, what words she gets triggered about, and what does she think will happen. And she just kind of says that we should like, if she like freaks out or some, we should all like get out of the way. Should like can't control it. And yeah, we try to reassure her a bit, and then head to bed, wanting to go for watches. But just before that, Rickton approaches like Daphne, and they have a talk as well. And Daphne talks more about all the stuff they have found and seen. Rickton says a little bit ironic that he was like not being able to really give all that much of information while we have all these informations. And he also gets the information that Sartania knows about him and his rough whereabouts, and that worries him. And as being like kind of connected to Countess, he thinks it's the best idea for him to leave from this group, to give him a little bit more freedom, a little bit more safety, and to continue on his way to the tower on his own to find Ezzy, and together with her go back to the stones that interest him, the prison, whatever is imprisoned there. And Leo, in the meantime, was kind of overhearing that conversation before going to sleep. And it was kind of at that time that Rickton said like good night and was giving Daphne her first watch. That's where we ended on. Unless the others have something to add.
Yeah, anything you guys remember?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think that
I know that the kids in the orphanage really liked Zarex. I didn't really like care about Leo, just the money giver.
yeah. I remember Soul start playing in the middle of the street without worrying about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Getting
We
like told.
definitely teased Rickton a bit by saying he should like play a song or something about
It does not have title topics.
Oh yeah, and Rickton was like, over my dead body.
Yes.
And he explained that during his time of like putting together this disguise, he only learned 2 songs.
And we also came up with a story about how Rictavio left the group, I think.
yeah, you two like were thinking about that he would just say, you know, that he's just it's too dangerous for
Okay,
him
Ramesh,
and
you didn't
rather
have
goes like
TP.
his
Why
own
didn't you
ways
have
or
TP?
something.
Where's your TP scroll?
And then he will go to Kresk.
Yeah, the cover
Well,
story
yeah,
that we
true.
had
In his
towards
story, yes,
Kresk.
but
And
we'll see about.
I think
that.
he was talking about picking up Esmeralda and traveling with her and keeping
Yeah.
her safe, I think.
Exactly. And then like investigating his stones.
Yeah. And I think I was correct when saying he was saying the Blue Waterine would be a good meeting up place.
True, yeah. And I think also the blue one is probably the best, yeah.
Okay. Alright. That should be all. Thank you, thank you. Then let's head into it, shall we?
We had Daphne and watch. Big Brickton took a watch. Styrex wanted to take a watch. And I would take a watch.
Yes, but as you settle down to sleep and you start to discuss indeed who is supposed to take watch and when, that is when your peace is disturbed by the sound of the ceremonious clanking of metal bouncing against metal and heavy footfalls crushing leaves and twig alike. Danger is approaching, and fast. A danger clad in armors, wielding rusted weapons, but with glinting yellow and red gazes, full of zealous conviction. Let's roll initiative.
What the?
I see why you needed to prepare stuff.
Oh my god.
That explains things.
Oh, this is just the beginning. There's just so much past this moment. It all depends upon where you're going.
I'll explain my moves very, very long.
Oh, it's okay at
Wait,
this
that,
point. I will have to be like changing like maps a lot, so at this point it's not worth it to continue.
It's fine, you're fine.
Starting strong with good old 8. Love it.
Yeah.
I do have to say I did roll somewhat well in
Maybe it could be
Corruption of
worse.
Stallone, so I'm a little bit worried that we start with a battle, but you know, we got this.
I got a 17 and Soul also got a 17.
Okay. Need to pull up my guys.
You got also 17?
Okay, I'll get back. What? Why wouldn't you do that? Why do you think that's not possible? Legion's dead. It's just not.
Also, I've actually learned
That.
that one of my feet got a bit stronger and I didn't notice it.
Oh, in
Yeah,
what way?
because it scales with proficiency bonus and I forgot that. So, I now remember that and know that.
Oh, is it your unarmed armor?
And that's like a defensive duelist where I can add my proficiency to my armor value. And like, I should have known, if I'd known that, then I could have blocked like some attacks, which is a little bit sad, but
That is
You know.
a little bit sad.
now I know it.
Now you know. Okay.
Weird. Oh, there's the 2 Daphnes. That multiplied.
That's not good. Which one is the right Daphne?
The point 14 is probably as that's the better one.
What is all dex
Roshing.
bonus? Do we know?
Yeah, the Roshing.
Probably also
You're
14.
2 down, fuck, we can't do
I
this.
think it's higher. I think it's 16.
Might be true. I mean, considering that Zol's using a crossbow wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, he's got finesse levels.
Yeah, back.
Let's just say the finesse levels put him above.
Yeah.
Yeah. So has a +3 to dex.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, then it's
Marcy, no,
Alright, and then we got Rickton, or Rictavia, I should say, being our last guy.
She's starting to expect that you're so bad.
yeah. Let's show your moves.
He's gonna curse in Terran
It's the big strand. It's the big strand.
and jump up.
No.
Wait. Where's Soul's Force Blast? Did he got rid of it?
No. Should not, but I mean, it should be his normal attack value, which is equal to his soul check value. And then
I don't
2d10
see his
damage.
Force Blast on here.
No, he definitely has Force
You can
Blast.
outrun me? Oh no, here's a
Definitely.
satanic. Here's a satanic.
No way, I'm the only one where the map's not loading correctly.
Reload? See if it works?
Yeah, tried. For some reason the back. Oh, maybe it's like the
I
graphic
did not know I
background
could do
is like
that,
set
I
off.
Hmm. Okay, so Rickton reacts first. He jumps up, looks towards the two enemies with a dangerous glint in his eyes, and then looks at his hands, curses to himself, and just moves back.
Okay, bye bye, Savoie.
Brings up a sword in his no, a silver hand axe appears in his hand, and he's gonna hold this action if anything comes within his range, and that's gonna be it. Then we got Soul.
Okay.
I don't have to engage.
How far is whatchamacallit? Okay, I guess I'll just I think Soul has Force Blast,
I think it's too late.
so what is his
Try to do a soul
Yeah,
check.
he's
Just click on the soul check.
So that's
soul check? Okay.
Or wait, he has an attack spell, and that's basically Force
Yeah.
Blast, right? It's two attack spells.
You're such a little fucking goblin, like running
I-
behind me, trying to do
I see
something.
Poison Spray and Vicious Mockery. That's it. Okay, I'll do a soul check or something.
Okay.
Where's his soul checks? Oh my god. Soul, please.
Dude, this game should have been over by now.
Interesting. But does he have
Yeah.
anything here that is higher? Let's try to do a healing word.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, nope, it doesn't include a soul check.
Yeah, I
Soul
think he
check.
manually do the soul check.
But he has a +4, and you have 3 as your proficiency bonus, so it's a +7 to hit. Just reverse engineer.
Yeah.
5 head.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm just hitting the
Kept farming.
this. No, I'm hitting the
The one,
guy.
the lower one?
yeah
Okay.
this guy.
22, or the upper one? Or one for each?
No, just two for the upper.
Okay, both of them hit.
Put it in. I don't think so has agonizing blast.
No, I don't
I
think so.
Buy a
14 damage, absolutely.
That is
Kind-
insane.
Impacts
Wait,
kind of the
ouch.
the chest area of the creature, who only staggers a little bit and then just looks up and does like a short huff, glinting his yellow eyes at you all, and then just continues its advance. All right, Anything else for Saul?
So we'll
he didn't. He
move
fucking got out. He's out.
behind Leo, in between Leo and Sarah.
Okay.
You
Safety.
will
Well, I have refresher.
pat Leo on the back and just say, "You are good, just as usual." Give him an inspiration.
Nice.
Alright, then we got Daphne.
Daphne. They're too far. I mean, I can rush in, but they're too far. So,
I'm out ski.
I'll just gonna.
Holy shit. Holy shit, that pipe saved my fucking life.
Let me see if I have any. I think I have some daggers. You know what? I'll just firebolt them. Just move here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll firebolt one of the dude. I'll firebolt the same dude that saw here hit.
Alright, the top one.
Yep, I have advantage because they haven't taken a turn.
Oh my god, the damage.
Wow.
Holy shit, the damage.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
well,
yeah.
+4 to hit. Don't you have like +3 proficiency?
Jakiro's a god. He's insane.
I
Yeah.
mean, +3 still a
Yeah,
13. So
Maybe
Wait, but what is your modifier?
yeah, this is a spell. That's correct. This is a spell.
So
don't
3
have a-
plus your
Two.
so 5.
Cunning. Yeah.
So 13 in total?
Yeah, 13 in total.
Oof. The woman continues, this creature that is slightly woman, female, continues like running forward, and in the last second she kind of just moves her torso forward and it just swishes past her head where her upper chest used to be. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. That's my turn. They're too far away.
Alright, then we got Leonard.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go around the tent to actually see a little bit better what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at these two fellows over there,
Mm-hmm.
is there do I seem to like recognize them from the battlefield, or do they seem different?
Now when you, like, it was all a little bit overwhelming and, you know, the shadows of everything, but, like, stepping forward and looking at them, yes. They definitely remind you of the two that you saw on the battlefield with the ghost sounds in the air.
There's 45
And being a little bit closer, they seem completely emotionless.
No, I don't.
Well, the lower one, seems pretty eager. The first one is like half drawing his greatsword, hasn't drawn yet, like has a scabbard in his left hand, and in like waiting to draw it, and she's like like running forward with a lot of determination. The other one is like rushing more with his back straight, with a really rusty short sword in his hand, and it's he's like cutting the air in front of him, making a bunch of like attacks, like he's like warming up, looking a bit gleeful, but there's not much of a facial expression of either of them. It's just more like how they move their bodies.
And
I think I need to get a longbow.
I guess I'll just shout out like, "Hello, come in an inopportune moment. Kinda wanted to sleep here."
Done? We don't have vision on that?
See if they like recognize me talking, if there's any like recognition of sound.
The lower one starts to laugh. It's more like a cackle, and he says, "It's time to dance! It's time to dance!" The top one growls a little bit more low in her throat, and she says,
I think just
"We
need
will
to-
reclaim what is ours."
Yeah, okay. I guess that's my. I shouldn't talk anymore because it's my 6 seconds. And I guess as my action, since I can even do less, I can do even less than Daphne. I'm going
Take
to
a defensive stance.
go like over here and take the dodge action.
Okay. Okay.
I'll prepare myself for their attack.
The feminine one continues moving forward with her right shoulder kind of leading heavy determined footfalls, who
Okay, they're backing.
is gonna move up to here and continue like running, but like slowing down, and she's just gonna lift her head slightly because she has this very like heavy cowl that just goes down like covering her eyes, and she's gonna lean up her head to stare at you, and you will stare into two completely yellow eyes that flash
I think that
with
was too
anger.
Kill them. Yeah, that's what we should have done.
I need you to make me a resolve saving throw.
Oh, shit.
At
Wrong
8.
7.
She is a fool.
You have inspiration, by the way?
Yeah.
You wanna use it?
TP out.
Whew. Gotta be a good one. I guess it's worth it. We'll try. Okay, 13.
Oh,
That's not enough. Even with Soul's words echoing in your head, there's just this cold hand that reaches up into your body and just grabs a hold of your spine. You, my dear friend, is paralyzed.
Great.
oh no.
And I'm technically still dodging, right?
Technically, yeah.
Technically. I already was defensive, you know.
The tower almost died there.
I don't think it matters, but let me double check. Since dodging would require movement and you're unable to move.
Yeah, no buybacks.
You know, you could like say in like the moments I get like hit, I find like a good position where I get some cover or something.
Let's see.
Yeah, no. But...
Let's see what it says.
Game was hard.
Paralyzed creature is incapacitated. Can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails chronic dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls have
you lose this
advantage.
benefit if you're in Yeah, no, I'm not letting you. No dodge. It says in dodge, you lose this benefit if you're incapacitated or if your speed drops to 0.
Okay, yeah. An attack that hits the creature is a
Oh,
critical
actually
hit if the
even
attacker
lose it if you
fails.
get grappled. Interesting.
Alright, and then Starks.
Well, that was my action.
Nice action.
Get some dispel magic, maybe.
Genuinely.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Just let me pull it out of, I don't know.
Some...
I don't
Yeah,
think
maybe
you
a little bit of a
spell
snowball.
paralyzed.
Oh, I forgot to mention that before your eyes, after you get paralyzed, you can see that impact wound that chipped away a bit of the flesh in the torso from the force blast heals itself. Yes,
Hey guys.
Sax.
Yeah. So no one's gonna
Like move over here and just cast Firebolt to the one that just paralyzed Leo.
Okay.
$18 to hit
18 definitely hits.
and 18 damage.
Oi! Damn. She just looks up to from Leo's eyes to see the incoming fireball that kind of detonates on her chest. She slows down for a second, but continues with another kind of thrust of her nostrils. Okay.
And that's it. I can do it.
Right.
I have no
Um,
chance of losing any more of that. Yeah, exactly.
This one is gonna be with a like gleeful kind of body language, still like slashing the air in this vicious kind of eight pattern in front of him as he runs on like light steps. Despite all the armor that he's wearing, he has this these rags covering part of his face, but he gives Daphne a very intense look, and his red eyes flashes for a second. Make me a Bristol saving throw.
Yeah.
Please don't paralyze me.
Gotta roll about 13 for sure.
Oh,
Ooh!
that's brawn.
No, okay. Yeah, no.
Can I take the 18?
No, you gotta reroll. I'm sorry. A
It'll be
result.
20 now,
on.
don't worry.
I mean, you're pretty good
I
at
think
resolve, so chances are high. Let's see.
I click the resolve and then it's still. I cannot take the first roll, really. What if I say please?
This is not this kind of game. Yes, as for you, you feel like this cold hand kind of go up your lower back and then just seize your spine. And just for some reason, just looking into these flashing red eyes, you just feel like you cannot move. It's a
Can we
bit
just win the
panic-inducing.
fight, please, Bexxy?
Yeah!
I want to murder someone dead.
Victavio.
No. Okay, she's here.
Is gonna curse again, loudly. Come on, guys, you can do better. And it's just gonna run up here in front of Styrex and brandish his silver axe and look menacing.
Yes.
And hold this action.
Yes, you are.
Because, you know, I would like to remind you that he said that probably it's not a good idea to show who I am. So if you get into a fight, I will try to hang back. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's supposed to, basically. Yeah. I get it. Just scared to fight, you know, if you're dead. I get it.
Okay. Then we got Soul again.
I don't even know. So feature bag. So like he has a
Okay, if you
Serene
can
display
play a big
on
map,
there.
I'll play Timber Zone.
Might kind
You
of
know
just...
what?
What?
So we'll point at
Okay,
Leo,
sure.
Daphne, and Starlax.
Human,
I
yeah.
can say,
Oh.
Victavio is right. You can do better. And just blast them.
Aww. That requires a soul check.
I'd like a face as
It
well
really does.
over life save.
Plus 7, right?
Is it
I don't know what
DC
to take here.
12? Oh yeah, so fine.
Just pop.
Yeah. I'm sharing my lucks between two characters, so probably that's why.
Something was stumped.
Okay.
Well, you know.
Is
Should
that
share
it?
with me a bit.
He will move back.
Okay,
Um,
sounds good.
oh yeah, there's a fucking. Yeah.
Okay.
Double picked.
Then we have Daphne. You are paralyzed, incapacitated. You cannot do anything. Lena?
Not even repeat
but
the
not really.
save?
Huh?
Not even repeat the save at the end of the turn?
No.
It's probably something when you get hit.
Yeah, probably.
No. Because Phoenix
And Lena?
Yeah, Leo will just like try to get some
hard counter
words
save.
out.
Okay.
Angry that he can't do shit.
Alright, the creature is gonna move up to you. By now, pull out the full greatsword, like throwing the scabbard on the ground. She's gonna clutch something quickly that is around her throat. There's like a flash of something silvery. You hear her utter something in another language.
Nothing of
Which languages do you guys speak?
Wish. And
Borean, Infernal, and Draconic.
Ancient Markish as well.
Orianish, Celestial.
Alright, and Soul, I'm pretty sure, is Ancient Markish, Borean, and Infernal.
Yeah.
Sarex, you recognize this as a short psalm to Boreas, asking for strength.
Oh god.
And she's gonna circle around you, and then at your back, she's gonna slash you with her greatsword. She's gonna roll with advantage, and if she hits, it will be a critical hit. $23.
That kind of maybe, you know.
Maybe? Is that a maybe?
It's I
Alright.
use super strength.
You take 20 damage.
And
What does it say exactly?
Shut the fuck up.
Which breaks paralyzation. So you feel like that cold, like hand let go of you, but immediately she swings the greatsword around her head, and she's gonna attack you once more for a 20 to hit.
aw, that hits.
For an additional 15 damage.
Oh, Leo, you're looking great.
Yeah, it's fine.
And some of the fire damage that is eaten into her flesh heals itself. Alright, Starks.
First, we'll whisper to Rictavio, I think we might need you for this, but don't force it. And as soon as she finishes, she will move away and cast Scorching Ray, the 3 rays on the one that is next to Leo.
Okay. Let's do it.
Do it.
Ooh!
Ow.
So 27, 17, and a 9. Your soul saving throw succeeded, so we got 16 damage plus 10 damage, 26 fire damage.
Amazing. And the worst one missed? That's perfect.
Yeah,
Perfectly
yeah,
balancing
calculated.
it. Let's
Calculated.
go.
The 3 rays like is let go out of your hand from this red globule of light that you brought up from your soul mark, and kind of impacts this creature at 3 different points. There's a soft groan coming from her lips, and she kind of turns her head more than what she should be able to do, and you can see those yellow eyes just glinting underneath the edge of that moth-eaten cloth staring angrily at you.
And we move away a little bit more.
Like,
It's
ooh.
time for me to get hit.
Yes, it's the same thing here. He like rushes forward, goes up into your face, laughs, moves behind your back, and does the same thing. But he has a short sword, but he's way faster than his friend, so he's gonna do 3 attacks.
I'm not joining you right now, so
It'll still look nicer, you know, the crit gets away. Right?
But the first one is done with advantage. That's a critical 20 on a crit. That's range.
That doesn't really help.
That doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, triple crit.
Okay, so 17 damage. The paralyzation breaks, but these
Yep.
attacks come quickly. 18 to hit and 21 to hit.
That both heads.
Ooh.
The 18 would have missed me, man. That's sad.
Another 16 damage.
Lame is hard.
No, I'm sorry. 20 damage.
Lame is hard.
Now, Leo and Daphne, you are frightened of
Yeah,
each
just
each friend that you have acquired.
we just get frightened.
And the after the 3 attacks, the shorter one with the short sword is gonna go, "Come on now, fight back, dance with me." Octavio is gonna. Next time, perhaps do not look into their eyes, Daphne. I think Elise is gonna do cantrips. At this point, he's gonna show that he knows to do magic at least, but not like high level things. He has to juggle not being seen. So let's yeah. Let's see if we can do a acid splash.
Dude, this fucking interrogate is burning line against me.
Alright, they will have to do a dexterity saving throw, and he's gonna choose the one that you have been hurting. That's one in front of him,
They
who
don't
has
aggro
to do a dexterity saving throw, or he kind of horks up a globule of green liquid that he's gonna spit at this creature. Which is a fail. And it takes
I'm gonna die here.
3d6
Dude,
damage.
you outdamaged me by a lot, and I can't damage him.
9
Like, I'd like you to go
poison
instead-
damage.
instead of-
Or is it acid? Acid, good. Otherwise that would have been really bad.
This enigma
And he's gonna
bad,
keep
so
his
don't
axe up. Alright, that's Soul's turn now.
do that.
So gonna
I need to leave lane.
shoot this one.
Okay, the one in front? The one you've been
Yeah.
continuously hurting? Alright. $14 just hits.
We win every fight when
Oh,
we ult,
okay.
but that's the thing.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh,
I have a
that's
good
good.
chance to hit, maybe.
Because I do magic damage.
15 also
Yeah,
hits.
But you just need to
No,
keep
no,
it
no,
solid.
no. Dude, I was rolling damage.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
that
truth.
doesn't look like damage to me. A D20, that must be a huge weapon.
That was
Yeah, yeah. And
No
so
matter
will
that,
point Leo and just say,
So-
Pain, be gone. It just casts healing words on him.
What did you shoot with a a crossbow right now?
No. Just force blast.
Okay, I see.
Wait, so we had 13, 14, 15? What?
No.
The 15 was just a
The
mythical.
third,
Okay, so 13 and
yeah.
14 and 2 damage for... Yeah, okay. I see.
yeah.
I got
And
I got
Bonus
the-
action,
the-
point at Leo and just, heal the boys.
Heal the boys.
7, let's go.
So check.
He's not healing war anymore, he's heal the voice.
Easy.
Ooh! Okay.
10 zones.
I'm wasting my lucks on Soul, man. Come on.
Rude.
Will Soul remain where he is? Soul will not move? He will stay where he is?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright,
Thunder up.
Daphne. You
Okay, I need you here,
turn
I need you
around
here.
and
Stop.
look at this creature that has quite mauled you.
It
He's,
scares me.
you can't really see, but you imagine him to be grinning at you. And he is kind of edging you on to find him. But you cannot help to feel slightly unnerved.
Well, I'm just gonna unleash on him then.
Okay, do some with disadvantage.
You can be reckless.
I'll reckless. Yep.
Okay,
So
then neutral.
Hunters mark him
No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can.
Oh.
and do a bunch of attacks.
Alright, Hunter's Mark.
He's out ski.
Here's my. Okay, here's my. Attack.
I have
Wow, I told you.
Waste your luck.
Second attacks.
14 just hits.
Well, you know what? Action search. Hit him again.
Alright.
Ah, please. My luck, please.
Oh,
listen
God.
to-
Believe in yourself. Believe in the us that
wait,
believes in
no,
you.
no. I have bless. I forgot.
Oh, yeah, right.
D4. I can
So
make the 2 hits
2d4.
hit.
So, roll a 1d4 first, and you have to roll a 4.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
You
Okay.
have it all up for the second one.
And then the second one, if you roll a 2, then you will hit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Sadness.
I'm depressed. Thank you very much.
You got a little bit startled by all the hits, you know?
But you can, you may roll an extra 1d6 damage for the Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yeah, because that's so much damage. I swear to God, I will roll 1. So it's literally taking off my luck right now.
Should I roll first?
Okay, that's better. So 11 damage in total. He is going to move the sword continuously in front of him in a really fast kind of pattern and then parry 3 of your blows, even though that they have gotten some divine help to hit their target. The one that kind of slips through and just gashes his upper hand. He kind of stops for a second, looks at it, looks at you, and that's like it! More! Give me more! You, at the end of your turn, you're able to do a resolve saving throw against the frighten effect, but you do so with disadvantage.
Punch!
This. Maybe I should.
So disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay,
14.
come on.
Oof, close.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, well, it would still is a 14 because the second one was higher.
Yes.
Yep.
Indeed. You're still frightened.
Bless.
Oh, bless. You're not
70.
frightened. Heck yeah.
Thanks.
The he loses his kind of frightened spell on you, kind of seeing from what he is, and just a prey to be hurt and destroyed. Daphne, nothing more. Leo, you are though quite unnerved by this huge hulking woman with this huge great sword that is glistening in the color of your blood.
Yeah, I think noticing what's going on, and he like has his back turned still at this moment when he like gets out of paralyzation.
Yes.
And he's not gonna look at her, and instead like maybe even closes his eyes and focus on listening. Right, it's still disadvantage if I'm like not seeing, right?
Yes. Yes, you would be trading one kind of disadvantage for another kind of disadvantage.
Exactly. So I think thematically that's
completely
cooler.
okay. Completely okay.
And he like there's like a ruse strike because she's maybe expecting him to turn around and attack, but instead he's just turning the blade quickly around and going for a stab
like
to his
underneath
back
his,
because he doesn't need to
arm?
see anyway. He's not going for it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use ruse strike, which gives me advantage.
Oh, so a
I
neutral
get-
roll?
Yes, and because it's a neutral roll and she's the only enemy in range, I get sneak attack.
Hey!
you
Combo.
I think that hits.
Yeah.
Damn.
Holy Jesus
Jesus.
of Boreas, that's a lot. Okay.
Let's go!
Alright.
Pretty average
Uh,
for my technique.
this does, yeah, this plus 2 to 6, it already includes the sneak attack.
Yep. And
I'm
I'm thinking
silenced.
of buffing it maybe even,
Big old Shan.
but for now that's my first attack.
I got shot.
Okay, alright, second attack.
And for my second
Enigma
attack,
has no
let me
blink like a black
think.
hole.
Anything I want to do? No, I'm just gonna try to hit normally, which will be a disadvantage.
I should have ulted.
So I guess like with the first one, like pulling it into a chest from the back, I'll be like, "What the hell are you guys looking for? We don't have anything that we took from you."
Why?
The hell is what? And he's trying to like pull the blade out and maybe do some more damage while pulling it out.
Okay, bad plays all around, but that's fine.
So 14, but it's already hits, but I do have less theoretically.
Come on, Doctor.
So 17 to hit and 10 more damage.
Shan, can you kill
Yeah, 10 more damage.
Yeah, I'll, like pull it out and meanwhile like kind of a little bit upwards so it like hits more of undead flesh. And then like I finally turn around but still having my eyes closed and just like trying to remember like a training where some people like I found it cool to like learn to fight while being blind because it's just cooler.
Yes.
So I try to remember that these kinds of times and focus on my hearing.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay, you reach deep down trying to find your battle trance, if you can say it in that way, to try and let go of this this fear that is gripping your heart. Make me a resolve saving throw. Straight.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
No, it wasn't in range.
Still a bit unnerved, kind of because you can hear her like low growl of a voice, like it's unnatural the way both of them talk. It's like their throat is like at the same time unnaturally wet and unnaturally dry at the same time. It doesn't sound completely human, or humanoid I should say.
No, apparently not.
Do not lie, you vile scum! You stole Sir Lucian symbol of honor! Where is it?
Okay, we're gonna lose bot tower here.
And
They have metamorphosis on.
on her turn, she is going to bear into you. She has
Metamorphosis
kind of
gone, at least.
risen her anger.
That's
24 and a crit. Ay, this is.
Remember that the 7 healing though.
I guess
not-
I forgot. I did not really do well in that training.
Ay, 32 damage.
Blink dagger.
Wait, let me get down.
Okay, no fighting.
Ay,
until-
ay,
Fact,
ay.
32 is more than half. I also have to do double injury roll.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's 2 attacks. It's 2 attacks, right? Okay, never mind.
Oh yes, it's 2 attacks, but
Okay,
you go
then-
down to 0, so let's
Yeah.
just make 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We
against-
to be the-
Vitality saving throw,
Yes,
right?
a DC 14
It doesn't
vitality
matter.
saving throw.
And I do have less on that still, right?
Technically yes.
Okay, guess I don't need it.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
So 20.
Yeah, for sure. And indeed, Leo's unconscious, fall to the ground.
Unfortunately, I can't use my.
No, it's not.
And-
I do have the best rolls on my death saves, but unfortunately, you're rolling them, so.
For a second, this hulking female warrior looked hurt, and then some of the wounds kind of heal up beyond that point. All right,
Credit me.
Styrex, Leo falls to the
out-
ground.
Out of character, who has the necklace?
You mean the? I have it. The with the symbol. Yeah, I have it.
Damn it. I
The
guess
dragon on it.
It got out like a fucking.
I'm unfortunately dead. Murder people.
I guess Styrax just changes her expression to just again battle mode, and just another scorching ray 3 rays at the same.
Okay. Oh, I misread. It's fire and radiant damage. She is taking more damage than I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
You have
She's
flash.
looking hard.
Yeah, the 10 can technically hit
He's gonna black hole us. He
if
has
you
black
roll a 4. Yeah.
I don't-
Boom!
Nice.
Woo!
He doesn't have mana. No mana.
Someone is getting the luck. Okay, so 5 damage and 7 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Fucking phenomenal.
So
That is exactly
12
what-
damage in total of fire. And once again, her angry eyes turns towards Styrex
Blink.
as her wounds do not heal from the fire damage. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And she will just go and hide.
Yeah. All
The,
right.
illusion or something?
Um,
Okay, fine.
he's gonna step over here, around, and like, come on, let's dance. Show me what you got. You can do more than that, right? And it's gonna attack you 3 times. And 11. And 8. What?
Miss.
And a 10!
Okay,
What
like-
the fuck?
Alfie
Played him a
kind
little
of
bit.
do the same
Lady's
thing as
definitely
him
stronger.
before,
Uh-huh.
but she used like the shield to like block the strike.
That's more like it. Yes, yes! But some of the wounds before your eyes are healing up, and he looks pretty much untouched.
Yeah.
Okay, now we come to Octavia once more.
Yeah, jump inside me. I'll pick you up.
Yeah, he's just gonna do the
There, he's
thing
somewhere-
again. He's gonna clear his throat and
There he is.
release another splash of acid, which hits.
He cancels it out. No, he cancels TP.
Every point matters. Few
No,
points
it's,
of
it's
acid
fine.
damage. It's a really bad roll, but okay, and it's gonna move more in a defensive position again of you two. So
So will point at this. Wow. He just gonna shoot her again.
do it. 22, yes. 17.
He's still here. He's still here. Oh, you blinked out.
Yeah, both of them deals damage. No sneak though, because Lear does not count as an ally.
Puck's there.
What's the spell?
9 plus 3, right?
No, it's the spell.
Oh, it's Force Blast! So we were shooting with the crossbow.
Yeah, so doesn't have whatchamacallit, the
Extra attack?
extra attacks. And
Okay.
point at Leo again and just say, "Aid me gone."
Okay, bonus action healing word.
Yeah.
Good old Tishan.
Let me click it.
Interesting. Oh yeah, no. I don't know why you sundered there. We're gonna.
Ooh!
What?
What?
Oh my god.
In. We're going in.
That's unfortunate.
This is.
He has no sunder.
That's so unfortunate.
He had no sunder.
But I mean, good in a sense too. But I get it. Okay, Leo, your face is kind of half in a like a bit of grass, and your eyes suddenly open to a world of pain. As you can see, like these armored feet that doesn't smell that good, by the way, like moving in front of your face.
Yeah. Puck is gonna do it.
Daphne.
Well, hit.
All right.
I mean, hit.
Yeah. Slash.
I have 7 seconds.
Slash.
Oh, no, damn it.
Okay. I think you made it back.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think you made it back.
Jesus.
Max damage and basically max damage. It's like 4 hits.
Bruh.
25 damage.
And it's another 8, of course.
He's gonna get out.
An additional 8 from the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, Daphne just like,
Shannon's like, God, quick fingers. Holy shit, let's go.
not much of a fan of dancing. Sorry.
I feel like we kind of switched opponents there. We got the lady with the big sword
The luckiest fucking bitch.
going for crazy attacks, and you got the guy that's like moving around with
Yeah.
sword sword.
Oh, he's going to
Quickly.
Fair, whatever you want to call it. This is way better. Come on, more! Alright, Leo.
Yeah, get back.
Yeah, for a moment, I like it on the ground,
Kick Ryan and then Roche.
and then I'll like do like a very quick push up with my hands to get like quickly in position and
But that's
still-
that's the ultimate bait.
this attack with open eyes, I suppose, but still I'm gonna use a roost strike to get straight attack to hopefully do sneak attack.
I have ulti.
Ooh.
22 hits.
Yeah, 19 damage.
Are they coming?
Jeez.
Okay, I'm going.
That's my first attack. And I'm
She's looking
gonna
rather hurt.
be saying like, you're quite something, lady.
Hit this.
That was a bit rude.
Yes.
And try to like brush it off. It seemed like I didn't get hit that much. And yeah, I'll try for the second attack.
Yeah.
This time, like, I close my
Yeah,
eyes,
you take
which still does the same thing, but
Okay,
I'll do it
yeah.
anyway.
I see.
I have TP up. I'll TP.
Wow, still a 20 for
TP and
12 damage.
Yeah.
12 damage.
Don't you worry about it.
You have pierced through the very much subpar armor into these areas of like critical movement, and her left hand is like hanging super duper limp. She is almost unable to stand because she hurt something in her hips itself. And for the first time, she kind of flashes a little bit of a smile, but it's just a second long.
Okay, and I guess I make my resolve check again.
Yes, indeed.
Wait, let me pre-roll some rolls.
Yeah, we should have.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
I don't even want to be.
You're still very unnerved that she is smiling when she is looking this hurt. Oi!
Yeah, kind of like, for a moment I did open my eyes because I was waiting for something and I was
Like a sneak peek. Like a sneak peek.
Did a smile and be like, fuck, I should have.
Alright. She took fire damage last turn. She doesn't heal. And her
Some low rolls, right? You know.
yellow eyes underneath the cowl is gonna move from Leo to the tent and all the three people there.
I have both. Yeah, they're in triangle. Smoke, go.
Leo, do you have second wind? You can use that.
Well, not if I have to use Roost Strike to do my sneak attack because it uses my bonus action.
No, okay.
But I have to do it because like my damage.
And looking at her companion and all of you and the state she is in, she lowers her greatsword and kind of thrusts it into the ground and looks at all of you. You can never defeat us, as death never kiss our lips. Sarx, she looks like she's gonna continue talking for a while. Do you want to continue the fight, or do you want to like stop initiative for now and just hear what's happening?
Oh. Mindbreakers might be better. Less
I
better.
think, yes, Terrax will actually just stop and try to listen.
Okay.
Really cold. But yeah.
As death can never kiss our lips, you, and she kind of points to all of you, like very awkwardly with like her left hand that hardly works.
We still have ages.
Troublemakers will deliver Argenvo's token back to Sir Lucian at the Blessed Fortress within a week time. You will be untouched if you finish this task. If you do not, we will hunt you in greater numbers, so ordered by Grand Master Horngard. Then, unless you swear off your desire of destroying the Empress to him, we will still hunt you to extinction. It's ordained that her misery will be endless.
That's understandable.
Yes, still have Sunder.
So who are we having the pleasure to talk with?
Sir Luba is my name.
Who are you guys?
Yeah,
Why are you still here?
I made it.
What are keeping you within this realm?
Our undying honor
They understand.
and a task not fulfilled.
What task?
We swore an oath. And we failed.
We thought it was gonna be big.
The battlefield, I presume.
What oath?
You may not be worthy to hear these words, troublemakers, especially when you thieved.
Well, to
This
be
might
fair,
have
we
been-
thought he was dead. You know, but you guys kind of just stood up again, so it's a little bit
That
unfair,
and
the
also,
scenario, you know.
also
they like
something-
actively steal from him.
I felt like that might have been an
It does not
Misunderstanding.
matter. And talk, beseech, beg for your lives to Grandmaster Horngod when you give back the token.
Yes.
Or else consider your time ticking. Anatoly, stop being a fool and come. But I was dancing! Cannot do dance! I want to finish this. It doesn't matter. I would just die.
No,
It's irritating to go find weapons all the time. Come on!
That's the real.
But
real
Luba!
thing.
I was having so much time! Anatoly,
Girl talk. I don't know.
I am so tired of you! Come on! There's definitely
I'll
some
just look
tension
to-
between the two.
Running top line.
Can I just look to the guy sitting next to me and just say,
Hey, Puck is here.
I'm not a fan of the dance, but I'm not a fan
No,
of
because no one
warriors
knows that team.
who should have rested a long time ago. Still bound by unfinished missions.
We said.
What if we say we want to help?
Okay, come.
So you all can be finally at ease.
I don't know what you're talking about. I kinda like this. I get to fight all the time.
Okay. Do you have smoke? Do you have a smoke, Sean?
And Luba just very casually steps away from you,
Let me just place
Clearnon, and just starts walking in a direction.
Roche isn't up.
So, like, where exactly do we have to go again?
She stops, turns around, and once again, just see a hint of the yellow eyes underneath the cowl. You're on the right path.
I'm running.
The south. The fortress. Follow this road.
Wait,
Yeah, you're done.
He will be waiting. And then you will beg.
Yeah.
Anatoly! Come on!
Yeah. Don't have to be so dramatic about it, you know?
Are we gonna give them,
You have no
give
idea
them-
what you're talking about.
Okay.
And Anatoly looks a little bit solid, but kind
I
of
have
rushes
hopes. I have
after
hopes that
the
because you-
woman. And she kind of swings up the great
Warrior as
sword,
well, right?
resting over her good shoulder. And both of them disappears into the night.
Okay, no,
You know, I had her, but, you know, she was a little bit scared of, like, falling to me, so she decided to talk, you know?
Are you sure about
Yeah,
that?
you're dead
Yeah,
on
I
that.
had everything under control. I kind of faked a little bit going down, you know, to make her, like, not realize I was coming up again.
think they get
I got her,
mid-tower
like,
here
a
anyway.
good hit, you know?
I guess you can see the wound that Leo got.
Yeah.
As Asterias will just poke it.
Ow, Jesus Christ!
no, Daphne, just go up to
Battle
Leo
Mark, okay? You gotta take them sometimes, you know?
and just slap him in the back.
I don't know
But
if that
give him
activation was good.
both a healing hand and a cure wound.
They're getting a top tower.
Ow, and what? Thank you.
So you're gonna get, yeah, the first
That's
one,
not worth
which
a
is
lot
8
of
healing and 5 healing.
Oh.
So
So
I guess
8
you
and
get
5.
the second one. Yeah,
Okay.
you get the second one as well. Because I misclicked.
Okay, so I get 17 plus 5.
Yeah.
So that's 22.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have to 30.
That was interesting. And good job in the end. It looked a little bit dire there for a second. But
Yeah.
she
We need to stop
obviously
being
retreated
alone like
because
that,
you
though.
were on your way to
Good job.
defeat
Come
her.
back. Stay close.
Yeah. I saw
I
her like
guess-
hand losing up, you know. Just like 2 more hits and she would have been down for sure.
Well, I
I've
guess.
trained a little bit more with like blind fighting. It's been a while.
But she claimed that you had taken something. Do you know what this is?
Jesus.
I think we do.
I think it's might be the necklace, maybe.
Yeah, the dragon necklace.
Dragon
Wait till
necklace.
my item tank is open.
I've seen these strangely independent and intelligent undead roam these places. I made my way to Vallaki, but I stayed far away from them.
Guess we figured out what their deal is. They want endless torment for the Countess. Which kind of explains the duality thing of, you know,
Okay.
we shouldn't, you know, should not kill her, but we should also not be aligned with her, you know.
Not a fucking chance, my guy.
We should just, you know, leave her in the torment, basically.
What really intrigues me is I
That's one that-
think they might be followers of Boreas. At least when the lady actually talk in Borean.
I'll be honest, I like really don't.
No, she actually did in Draconic.
Oh, in Draconic. You don't Borean.
I feel like we are having an idea of what the Paladin card said about it. Because one thing from personal experience and all, those definitely sounds and looks like devout. Extremely so.
So they'll have a house with a dragon in it, or a house of a dragon. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They have like dragon statues and stuff,
Yeah.
and like necklace with a dragon. Yeah, I could see that.
They worship a dragon, I think.
Yeah, and they're now corrupted. Yeah, pretty good. I honestly like kind of like slept through like the religious stuff, so I kind of don't quite remember what Boreas is, but you know, I'm sure it's not that important. I don't know, he's like with strength and stuff, but you know. Alright, that was something. I pull out the amulet that we have.
They had swore some kind of oath, which they didn't fulfill. And now they cannot die.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. What was this oath?
That's the
Considering what their plan is, it might have been something going against the Countess.
Indeed. If they wish internal misery
How the
on
fuck
the
did he manage to do
Countess,
We actually got out. We used that.
and they failed some kind of task. Interesting.
But is that why they don't want to destroy her?
I mean, we do know that
Oh, I can't believe I missed.
there's been some trouble with, like, I mean, she's supposed to be the leader, the new leader of the vampires, but
Keep LinkedIn here.
maybe they weren't all that happy about it, you know?
He's here. He's here.
Considering I don't think just some random person made that curse on her. There's probably some intent behind everything that happened to her.
To the Countess.
Keeping her away from the rest of the vampires, not allowing her to lead. Giving her torment, maybe there's definitely not just some random bitch deciding that she's powerful enough to put that curse on her.
Then why? Why didn't they just try to eliminate her? Why they get so agitated at the thought of us wanting to destroy her?
We wait for Christian. Okay.
Maybe it's like a thing where it's like they have to suffer forever being alive, and that they want her to suffer the same thing, same consequence. That's the only way that, you know, they still have something to do as they live on.
Okay, we push lanes.
This definitely deserved to be investigated, and you have been invited to this Grand Master Horn God. Perhaps you can learn more from him.
Say I'm not that good at begging, so it might be a little bit hard to get the point across, you know?
We have no idea how many of these there is. And if it's the truth, if seeking the death of the Empress means that they would come after you, and they would never die doing so, yep, that's a problem.
Yeah,
Much,
they're
yeah.
rotating on me now?
So either we need to make them change their minds, or find a way to end whatever is animating them,
Or both.
or you try to deceive them.
Yeah.
Depends upon how
Okay.
useful and smart they are.
I almost got enough for a reaver.
Sadly, the scuffle proves that this is dangerous for me to be with you.
Okay.
Not doing anything is not who I am.
Definitely terrible
Wow.
with words and fights, I gotta tell you.
I should say for buyback or
If you actually want to support people in a fight, you should, like, not, you know, tell them.
Join me here.
You should be like, oh, you got it.
We go
Or maybe look out for that, you know? Not being so negative, that's kind of like... I feel like Deathlane was missing a bunch of hits because you were kind of negative around there, you know?
Is that a real one? No.
I'm a realist. Nothing else.
Yeah, it kind of hurts the whole thing, you know?
Alright. How about we go back to our rest?
He buy up now. We can beat immediately.
Yes,
It's fine.
you need it for what you are doing tomorrow.
Right.
We're back. No.
I don't think they're going to be back, but either way, I wouldn't be able to sleep easy without
Always hold
watches.
sleeve.
All of you, just get some rest. I'll keep watch. Come on.
Yeah, I was just trying to sleep, but I suppose... I can try again.
I can take the last watch, so I can make
I
myself
already
ready.
got the last
Yeah.
push. You're in the middle.
That's huge.
Fine.
No TV.
Yeah.
Just hit barracks.
I always, you know, you gotta know the deal around here. I do either first watch or last watch, nothing in between. Kinda need like the...
A bit unflexible, but okay.
Nah, it's like, you gotta
Okay,
have like
well-
the strong phase of sleep, which happens after a few hours. It's like very important for your rest. And I'm, you know, always worried about you guys because you kinda jump out in the night all the time, but like, it's really like ineffective for your sleep, you know?
Okay, what do
So
we
you
do?
would
We
make your
just-
friends
just
suffer this, but not
Nah,
yourself.
they seem to be okay with it.
Oh, I see how it is. Daphne, thank you.
Yeah.
I will take the second.
I'm going to go.
Don't worry about it. All of you, get some rest.
Alright, who takes the third?
Starbucks. That's
Okay. Well, speaking of
Okay, so-
long rests, let's go for a short break. Refill your glasses. Go to the toilet if you have to. Pet your pets. Come back ready and to play another 1.5 hour. Woo!
Whoa!
Yes,
You-
I'm gonna go
you
fill
right
my
back.
glass. I'll be right back. With the Vorpal chance of severing only hands, Adrian is hilarious. Jeez. Alright, I am back.
And then we push top. We push top line.
Push top.
I can't believe it.
Can't believe it either.
It's worth it. I thought someone else would take it. Okay, I have refresher shade. Does anyone want cheese? Okay.
Salmiak flavor? Are you crazy? No. This is whole nut, hair nut.
Oh fuck.
Roasted hasselnötter.
Chill. Black hole.
Do you miss Swedish candy, Adrian? Quite known for our candy.
Die back on. Look.
Not so much the chocolate, but Las Goodies was nice. Oh yeah. I don't know, that might be like the national spirit speaking of, or just something nostalgia probably, to say that like that your own country's chocolate is the best chocolate.
Oh wait, I missed that. Oops.
Probably just nostalgia. But Las Goodies is indeed nice. Also the quality like on each of them. I mean, especially comparison to like America, but
That was fucking good though.
so many things banned in the EU.
Oh my. Dude, I'm gonna eat the rest of my fucking.
We also don't have salt and vinegar flavor for our freaking crisps. That's just mental. Absolutely mental. Welcome back.
Okay,
Yay!
that was on me. That was on me.
It was interesting the first time I had a mix because people put salt liquors in with the sweet ones. Oh yeah. You have salt candy that's worse? What? Salt and sweet is really nice.
Cock is gonna take it because then he can like double ult with the refresher.
Doesn't become overly sweet then.
No one.
Good balance.
Yeah.
I am salt and sweet. I mean, it depends upon who gets to, you know, create their blend of less goodies. You better be the one to pick your own little blend, right? So that you get it tailored to exactly whatever you want.
Okay, Enigma was terrible, but he managed to click his button.
That's how you do it.
No, he was really bad because he fed in the early game.
Anyway, let's get back to the game, shall we? If everybody's ready. Ready? Neo, ready?
Yee.
Woo! Zuko?
So,
Ready as I'll ever be.
Ooh, nice.
yes, you ready?
Okay. So I'm not gonna have you roll this evening because nothing happens except for the normal sounds of the forest. Perhaps a bat or two is being spotted, sitting far away from Daphne and her firebolt range. But is there anything particular that you do during watches that I should know?
Nah, just like personal ritual, sharpening blades and knives.
Asking just for Daphne or for everyone?
For everyone.
I mean,
No, just as
if
always,
you
study.
want,
Yeah.
What? Daphne?
Um,
Zuko?
oh yeah, I was just saying if you want your blade get sharpened, then just give me it.
You kited the shit out of him.
Okay.
I think Leo would probably continue writing his letter now that he finally has some time again. In the block, he was always a bit scuffed.
Oof, this is becoming a long letter.
Yeah, no, he's multiple papers in right now. I mean, there's a lot to say, you know, and he's like starts sometimes scratches stuff again he didn't like earlier.
It has to be perfect. Nothing
And
he
it's-
does is perfect. I
yeah.
guess.
I recorded
And it's
the entire
also
game
like,
if
you
want
know, it kind of just his like perception changes a bit as the journey goes on. So some stuff might not like it anymore. Yeah, and he like also often likes just reading it for himself. And yeah, I think that's mostly what he does.
Alright, anything for Starks?
No, not much. The only thing is trying to understand what just happened to her with the vision. But no avail.
Yeah, that's more of a... Oh, actually, no. Make me a composure saving throw.
Oh yeah, we thought we could make a play here, and we couldn't. I'll play.
12.
It records the game.
You're still blessed?
Oh yeah, I
Probably not.
No.
Damn it.
Sure not. I mean, this
Unless
is
you
like
do
the
right after
third
the
watch.
fight.
This is like 6 hours later.
I use it, I just got it because I downloaded.
If not more.
You know, right?
That voice of the woman
Yeah, there's an app.
telling somebody to run kind of echoes a lot in your head, and it's unnerving to you. And you feel yourself slipping into another kind of trance where your mind just shuts down and you just
Learn more heroes.
exist.
Shut the fuck up.
But you
Learn more
manage to
heroes.
shake yourself out of it before it goes on that long.
Fuck my head. I died again.
all right.
Yeah.
Alright! You
All
sound
right,
so
all right.
happy!
All right, yeah, I'm just like, yep, traumatized already. No,
Yeah,
I think mostly Starbucks will just
like,
try
it
to
shows
still
on
like
profile
go full focus on and start browsing all her notepads from the first pages that involves the riches of her powers and trying to understand if it like if it's bind to that she has those visions.
And Eric has an 80% win rate on
Okay.
Lifestealer in the past 5 games he's played this.
And eventually, Leo, you see the kind of dark world turn into
Yeah. Only for the
ginger,
past 5 games, I don't know.
gingerly kind of gray color as sunrise happens, but you cannot see it like normal. The world slowly brightens
Oh, fuck.
to a point that you can call day.
Oh, that was such a... Oh my god.
We have slept in a little bit longer because of, you know, you were a little bit interrupted.
You watching the stream?
Yes, yes.
Dude, this podcast was
And I will drop my hit dice.
Oh yes. If anybody wants to reclaim some hit dice, you gain half your HD, round it up.
And then the Shanananan ran with the fucking...
Lowest first,
I was finally full again, but I guess
and then you can you can roll then hit dice after.
I'm back at full. Yay!
Oh!
Yay!
Go take those.
Look at the range of my fucking spear, by the way.
Oh, that perfect. Oh my god, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that was just perfect. All things should be exactly max again.
I'm happy. Oh yeah. Superman is good.
Okay.
Okay, if I'm honest, she's just walking.
In the morning, you see actually Leo, Ricton wake up earlier than the others, and he prepares his wagon and brushes his horse and then attaches it to the wagon.
I'll approach him and be like, you do know you didn't talk with everyone about what you're planning to do, right? You should at least have a conversation with the group before you just head off.
Daphne will inform you. I don't see what's the problem.
It's a big problem here because we're a group and we're making decisions as a group. So you're certainly waiting for everyone.
I'm
Maybe they have
waiting
some-
for everybody to wake up to make my final goodbye.
No, this
But there's
Yes.
only one path forward. When you look at it reasonably, this is the only way.
Dude, I played really well that game.
Well, perhaps, but maybe they have some good ideas, you know, or some words of wisdom, or some rules that they want you to follow. And, you know, there's certainly things to be said, even if I do unfortunately agree that it's a reasonable choice.
Kind of stares you down in silence. And just goes back to brushing his horse and, very well. As you wish.
Did you see that?
Couldn't take long.
Oh my god,
They all wake up early.
best thing I've ever seen.
Let's see, Daphne's already up. Not surprising.
I'm gonna wait for it.
Am
Probably
I up?
after that.
You wake up by the sound of the conversation between Ricton and Leo.
Yeah, Daphne just kind of like wakes up, go out because we have enough tents now. We don't have to share.
Hmm.
Just kind of like give them a look and just say, "Oh, good morning.
Morning.
You leaving already,
Well,
Ricavio?"
Not yet. Just making myself ready to leave as soon as possible.
Understandable. Well, alright, Daphne, if you want, you can wake up the others.
Yeah. Just go and just wakes up Styrax in Soul.
She sits down, basically have some breakfast. Victoria kind of munches on the equivalent of like a trail brace. Like an oat bar. And as soon as you've had like some drowsy, like good morning kind of phrases to each other, and Victoria has finished his breakfast, he says, "Right, Daphne, keep an eye out for bats coming too close. I and Daphne have... Good. I and Daphne discussed yesterday the lay of the land. We compared some notes, and I must congratulate you all on finding as much as you have found. It's a bit surprising. And
Quite capable.
seems like it, Mr. Kewin. She did inform me, however, that the Countess seems to know that I am here, and that I was in Vallaki, and was trying to use you to find me. Meaning that it's a high risk of me traveling with you. There's a high risk that she knows what the spell swords are capable of. The skullbows are capable of, considering her reaction to Daphne during the dinner that you foolishly had with her.
Not like... Well, you know, it's complicated.
Meaning it is both dangerous for you and for me, for us to travel together. We agreed that the best course of action is that I leave, try to find Esmeralda, and then try to hide from the agents of the Countess and conduct my own investigation of the Standing Stones and other tidbits of information that you have given me. And in the meantime, you continue on your current journey. If you ever need to find me, or to ask me what I have found, and vice versa, then I'm going to try to visit the Blue Water Inn as much as possible, or leave notes behind. I think after all the tumultuous things that has been going on, Danica seems to be of the trustworthy kind.
Oh yeah, but this app works for more games.
It's reasonable.
It works for like CS.
Any of you have any
It works for
opposition to that?
if it's like competitive game.
Maybe the only thing I might have are some rules.
Yeah.
What kind of
So-
rules, Mr. Kewin?
No more mass murdering.
I don't do that.
Definitely not children murdering, okay? And if you really, really want to do it, you at least have to check in with us first, okay? You definitely have to tell Ezzy what you did. Alright. And give her the chance to grieve. Because even though they might not be her family anymore, they were still her friends. And the other way around. So that's definitely a thing. And, you know, you have to remember the whole, like, I'm unleashing something onto this world, you know, that's like a group decision. That's not a you decision, you know? You like to make decisions on your own, but you're now in a group, so things are kind of like a group decision most of the time. I think it's fair rules. I mean,
If I have the luxury for rule number 1 and 3, then if this alliance is going to work, then fine, I will abide to that. But I will defend myself if I have to.
well, yeah, of course. But I mean, I assume children are not gonna try to kill you. So
I think all bets are off in this valley.
Maybe there's some ended children that are kind of dangerous. Sure, there might be some exceptions to the rule, you know.
Like that
Do I-
child
do-
that you
do-
exorcised.
Yes, the orphanage. Do you already forget about that?
Yeah, sure, there's some exceptions, but I think we can all agree on my rules, right? Unless, Cyrix, you think my rules are bad, you know?
The only thing I want to tell you, Rickton, is with Leo's rules is enough. I don't have anything else.
Then I accept. I don't know how effective I and Esmeralda is going to be if I have to tell her. For the efficiency of this group, it might have been better to wait with such news until the Countess is dead. Truly dead.
I don't know if we have the time ever. We don't even know if we can get this done. You're saying always you're being a realist. So
Some things might be
Maybe
better
it's
not
good.
knowing.
maybe it's good to give her the chance right now. She deserves it, I think.
If you want
And she's
to
strong.
risk her alliance, then sure. I will tell her.
She's strong, and if she decides to not go with you, she can fend for herself.
She is strong, yes, but she also has a bleeding heart.
I wasn't the one that killed all these people. You live with your consequences. Maybe it's good for you to see that.
I accept. But I still believe that ridding the devil of her servants is a positive thing. In the long run.
Maybe the way you go about it was a little bit unnecessary, but I don't want to argue with you right now. I want to, even though
Yeah.
I don't quite like you, wish you the best. Because you might be useful to this world, to this place.
Du slog stenen.
Same. Mr. Cabin, same.
Oh, fuck.
Daphne?
Ja, Erik, kolla på det här. Jag vill visa er
All right, then.
moment i Mars history.
Starks, Soul, Daphne,
Mars history.
keep your eye on your prey,
Yeah.
but do not lose track on your surroundings. And guard your mind. And we shall meet again.
I can't. Ser du min
Okay.
Ser du vart min
Styrax nuts.
Spjutet.
Tell Ezzy I said hi.
Same.
Jag klickade på
Alrighty then.
Maybe we can meet her at the Blue Lane as well at some point.
Oh my god.
If she wants to travel with me, that is. He like grumbles to himself and with like a heavy sigh, kind of showing his years. He's not as spry as he used to be. He jumps up on his colorful, wagon cart that still says Octavio's Traveling Wonders.
Det här är också när du får tillfälle till sönder. Men jag tror
Yes, as he like heads off, I'll like shout him out. Don't forget to write that song about me, you know?
He gives you the finger.
jag
And then the clippity clop of his horse's hooves disappears into the mists, leaving you alone. But only each other.
Alright.
Mention first, fortress later.
Yes. You want to do whatever Starix has going on. I assume that is a different thing, but I'm not sure anymore. You know, Starks, you're good with direction. What's south right now? I guess we don't really see the sun, but maybe you can tell it with like the lighting or something.
I mean, we can just follow the road to the south. And points
Yeah,
at the road.
exactly. Which one is the south road? Where's the compass? Is there a compass on the map? Is the question.
Definitely
North
point.
is north here. So.
Yeah. Definitely just point at the south and just say, south.
We are moving south right now, so
Yeah, you did
this way
turn.
down.
Yeah.
You did like this. Oh god, that's a little bit too.
Yeah, so maybe this is the same thing. Where we're going to?
Maybe.
Could be more south. I don't know. Do you think undead people could have something to do with you, Starks? Or yes, maybe.
Not
Only
undead people, I think.
undead, draconic. It might be.
Oh, true.
Those-
The wings thing. Dragons.
No,
Ooh.
that's a part, but
Oh, you think they're worshipping like the thing that gave you your powers?
can you let me finish first, please?
I'm sorry.
The enchantment was draconic, and after giving him a thought, I actually never learned draconic for myself in books. I just could read it.
Okay.
But this better not make a hypothesis of this.
It's like a cool theory, though, isn't it?
Sounds cool, but can be horrible at the same time.
I don't know if you feel ready for it, you know. Maybe we can use it to our advantage with these people. They really worship that dragon that gave you your powers.
I'm ready or not. With
Kind of like
this,
cleric then for them.
with this, I can think I can manage to remember what I am exactly.
Right. Guess we'll try to get there and find out what's going on. Look out for a dragon that triggers something.
If something happens, first you will notice of it. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I'll check your heat.
And just in case, I'll tell you if something happens.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Get my stuff packed.
So do I.
Jag är ledsen över jag sparade inte min rampage.
Alright, so you start traveling south, just following the road?
Yep.
Let's get some clippity clop sounds going.
Yeah, should we do have horses?
Indeed.
They didn't die.
Along.
It was come out and they didn't die.
Look out for wolves.
Progress!
Woo!
The true character development.
Yes. The morning provides the usual heavy grey lid on the world. But a little bit after morning, it also provides a little bit a drizzle of rain. It's not heavy. It's not like almost enough to even make these small impacts and noises against the roof of your wagon. But it's definitely felt on the tip of your nose and your exposed hands. It's this small impacts from time to time. The temperature drops a little bit, and the mists strengthen. All in all, it's quite... For now, it feels actually almost a little bit cozy, that you're a little bit enveloped in a blanket made out of different shades of grey. Is there anything you want to talk about during your day's journey?
Update. I think.
They were. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, go,
You
no,
go
go.
first.
Okay.
Okay. Daphne would just kind of go to Styrax and just kind of pat her on the shoulder and just say, if you feel anything strange, tell us, alright?
Styrax nods.
Is there any sense of familiarity occurring?
No, that I'm aware of.
Whatever it is that awaits us, we have your back.
Thank you.
And we could theoretically always, hit up Stradania if we want some more information on stuff, maybe.
No,
It's enough knowing that she's tracking us.
Exactly. I mean, at that point, you might as well talk to her, right?
I'd rather not talk to her.
There might be some places where we can get information.
Leo,
We are going to pretty much a zone that they don't want to kill her, but they hate her. You better hide that ring.
Oh, no, I know. I already have my ideas on how to deal with that problem. Still thought I'd bring it up. Right.
because I know that the Countess knows a lot, Leo, but you have to think that every time we contact the Countess to get information, she's already getting some out of us as well. And that is nothing but impairment against our goal, our ultimate goal.
Yeah, I'm just saying if there's something really important that we need information about,
No, the more important the information is,
Right.
the more that we should not tell the Countess about it.
Yeah, I could also just show interest in her story and she tells me about stuff,
You can be very sharp, but very naive sometimes, Leo.
Awkward silence.
Talking with the most powerful and
Oopsie.
knowledgeable person in Barovia might, be beneficial at some points.
Yes, it has its merits, but talking to someone that we are trying to kill about places, people, events that might possibly help us to kill her is not a good idea.
We don't really know what we're doing.
So for now, let's restrain from staying too close to the fire, will you?
Alright. I just feel like it would be beneficial if she
Yes.
feels like we're on her side and everything and stuff like that. Maybe she wouldn't check up us much.
Think of that as we trade in information with Blue.
Hmm.
In order to get information from her, we need to give her some of us.
Yeah, maybe we did it with Blue.
But Blue shares a common goal with us.
Why the Countess does not?
We're not sure about either of those, to be fair. It's not like the Ravens have this as a certain intent. It's not like Countess doesn't want to be cured. Well,
Then what happened after she's cured?
Her
More
rain
bloodshed?
might come back, and then the Protectorate might be even loose.
just saying.
I know, Leo. That's why we are having this conversation right now. Have you not learned from what happened to Ismark? What will we do if that happened to you?
First of all, she said like he can go again, so maybe we can just hit him up and get him out of there again. Like their sister. Secondly, I feel like she kind of wants the raw me, my soul stuff, and she would kind of feel like cheating to charm me.
Yes, but you are too confident of yourself, of your positions in her. What if that actually happened? What if she get to that point of desperation? I do not want to point my weapon at you, Leo.
I feel like I'm allowed to be confident when it comes to dealing with women,
You might not be worried about yourself, but we are.
Alright. I'll only talk to her when she talks to me.
Good. And let's keep us that way.
Saying most ladies kind of want the man to advance, but I get it, She probably is not. That doesn't make a big deal out of it.
Starbucks, as soon as Leo starts talking about, oh yeah, women, she just going back to study and ignore Leo again.
Daphne rolls her eyes.
Just saying, Then he leans back and looks out for anything in the distance, seeing if he can see any structure or anything in the distance.
Alright, just keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
seeing as it's around lunch now, it's just mists and heavy. Like, you have entered into an area that seems to be a little bit, the forest around you seems to be a bit deeper. Distance
Right.
between the trees like tighten and it gets thicker, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Which
we're
is
kinda
pretty
moving-
nice because it's a bit more green.
moving kind of parallel to the battlefield at this point, right?
To what?
Parallel to the battlefield, because it was like to the south of us, the battlefield, or not?
I
The
mean,
ancient battlefield.
that was like tiny in comparison to this map.
Yeah, of course. I suppose. Yeah, okay. Sounded so grand.
I mean, it was pretty grand, but
You know, again.
Yeah.
it's like
Well, we'll keep an eye out. Anything strange?
anything strange. Yeah, like this is probably pretty big of a representation, but it is a representation.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, give me a perception intelligence. As you keep an eye out on your day's journey.
All of us, or just
The one who is driving.
driving?
Yeah, but I mean, because it's hard to keep an eye out in front of you what's happening unless you're, sitting in front.
Cool.
Or,
There's technically two places there, right?
true, so another person can do it as well.
Guidance.
I'm gonna show my impressive perception. Ah, see,
Wow.
good
So
old
16 and 18.
Okay. It's a very calm day. Daphne, you do clearly see though two sets of heavy footprints that is leading south. That is only a few hours old.
Mark is leading south that are only few hours old.
Mm-hmm. Two tracks.
Yeah.
Very heavy. Humanoid. Armored.
Ah,
two undead.
like where we are going, or
Yes.
A
Yeah,
bit
south is where we're
off-road.
going.
Yes.
Daphne just look to Leo and the rest of the party and just say, "Well, I feel like we're gonna meet some old faces."
Yeah, I feel like the decision we made, already made a decision they shouldn't have come by. We wouldn't have come by anyway. Seems like.
Let's just hope for the best, shall we?
Anyone here good at begging?
Daphne look at Leo.
I don't think I've done it before, so
And just smile.
I guess gotta learn new things all
Well-
the time.
Begging is just a form of talking, and to me, you are the best talker out of us.
Oh, you got me with a compliment. That's smart.
Daphne chuckles.
Okay. A little bit later in the day, you see a pack of wolves moving through the trees.
Not
Acquisition.
again.
Not again.
Fence the horses.
But they do not attack you. They're just moving past.
Give him a glaring eye.
Okay.
Don't you dare attack us.
Like you keep like a wary eye out for quite some time, like listening for any howling or anything like that, but it doesn't
Hand
come.
the blade. Really jump in front of my horse.
And during the course of the afternoon, the environment changes. It becomes a little bit more craggy. There's a bunch of like large stony hills that you have to like navigate around. But the forest still like tightens, and you travel like in between crags and cliffs and indeed craggy hills. And in the light of the twilight dusk, as the mists part a little bit, a large hill is before you, and the road kind of zigzag up onto it. It's a quiet promontory upon which looms a sepulchral fortress. Its turrets capped with fairy tale cones, its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed, as has parts of the roof, but the rest appears intact. A dark octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. It's just what you see in the distance. And you know that you're less than 20 minutes away to get up onto that hill and get closer to the fortress.
Alright.
Anything you want to prepare? All of you?
I mean, we should have like a rough idea of our stance and everything, because I just want to tell you, I know you don't like undead and stuff, but maybe you have to be like a little bit careful with like, I want you to be gone and be back and stuff, you know, like might be a little bit aggressive, which isn't might not what we want here.
Yeah, I guess so.
So maybe just be a little bit careful on that gas pedal there. And yeah, I think we just go there and be like, we didn't really know that you were like still alive, and we wanted to figure out who you were, so we took the amulet. And you know, we don't have problems with giving it back necessarily, and we might even be interested in what you guys doing. That kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
and worst case scenario, we book it.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna fight any of, I mean, like, two of them seem like something we can handle, but that's probably gonna be a
Yeah.
lot more. Okay.
Like I said, we need to be ready to leave the amulet and run for it.
Alright. Jam that to like a spot where it's easy to grab.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to do?
I mean, we want to like figure out what the situation is up there. Is there like guards? Do they already notice our cart?
I mean, since it's above you, you have no idea. Like, they have the high ground.
Yeah, we just approach carefully, but like we're belonging, like we're doing what we're supposed to do.
Okay. A nervous 20 minutes passes, and as the cart crests the last kind of turn, this is what you see.
Oh,
Boy.
that's the dragon statue.
And
Yep, maybe it's a real dragon.
Immediately
and
checking Starrick's seat.
standing around it, kind of like lounging around, are 3 figures that you recognize.
Of course.
They are like less than 30 meters away from you.
Yeah. I guess first thing first, I'm just gonna try to check the heat around Starrick's, see if anything is up. Maybe with the scenario here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like give them like a wave, and like we probably stop the horses
Okay.
and settle it down.
What do you do with the horses? Like, it's a large open area.
Like, find a tree to tie them?
There's one far into the distance, but it could work.
I mean, for now, Daphne could also hold on to the reins
Yeah.
a little bit behind.
Okay.
Just, you know, we do have the idea of wanting to run, so maybe we shouldn't.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then I'll approach a little bit ahead. And just see... I think that the one guy that we first met that does have, like, a lot more facial stuff going on.
Yeah, you were able to see his face
Yeah.
more. They were like half asleep when you approached, and now they're like starting to wake up a little bit. Anatoly in the background is like itching for his sword, but Liuba gives him a dirty look, and he kind of stays put and seems to sulk a little bit. Lucian looks a little bit more grim and takes a step forward, staring you down with his yellow eyes with an expectant look on his face.
Hello there. Pull out the amulet. Sorry about that. I just kind of wasn't aware that you would just come back to life. And we kind of just wanted to figure out what the hell was going on and who you were, so thought that would maybe help. Didn't know it would be like, you know, that big of a deal.
Our existence might be strange, but it's constant.
Understandable, yeah, you have quite the place here.
It's not what it used to be, like we all are. I thank you for returning the token of my honor. And he holds out a hand, waiting for you to, like, give it back.
Yeah, as I, like, you know, give it to him, like, on the way to him, I'd be like, but the thing still stands, we're quite interested on what is going on with you all. Doesn't change that situation. Put it in his hands.
He immediately, like, closes his fist around it and brings it to his chest, where he closes his eyes and seems to, like, the furrowing between his brows seems to relax, and for a moment he looks quite at peace. But then his eyes, like, flutter open and, like, nail you down with a stare. The other hand, like, quickly puts the amulet in a safe place within the half cloak that he has going on.
I feel like
You have been tagged as troublemakers.
well, I feel like we can be
Unless you
helpers.
swear off your current trajectory. Then after the truce has ended, in thanks for giving back my token, we shall still grant you the swift mercy of death before you can make any more trouble.
Give me a moment here.
A moment
I feel like
to
we
do
might have
what?
come off the wrong foot with like the whole, we kind of just wanted to say stuff. We were kind of confused at what you wanted from us. And I feel like we're not like that different in what we want to do. And I just feel like we might be able to help each other. And, it's just helpful to have some like people that look normal. Maybe we can get some information that you might have some more difficult to get. Maybe we already have some information that you could use. I feel like we don't need to jump this gun or anything,
Luba, Anatoly, and I are leaving to hunt down another rumor of an outsider within this cursed valley. Do you know of their whereabouts?
Which one?
There are several. There's more.
As far as we know, there might be. Without a clear description, we cannot tell you.
Immediately his eyes narrows. Are they troublemakers?
And
How
mean,
do
like,
you...
Go ahead.
What do you define as a troublemaker?
Those that seek the end of the one they call the Countess.
I see.
I just want to make clear that the whole thing there, we were kind of in a stressful situation. And that's why there was like a confusing outburst of ideas.
You have been given a second chance. You may enter Argin Vostholt and go up the stairs to have an audience with Master Horngard himself. If he believes you to speak the truth, that you have consigned yourself to the mists, to the curse, and you are not to cause any more trouble, then our hunt of you is off.
See?
Until you break your vow. And when he says those words, all three eyes, one red, two yellow, come to rest onto you with like a certain intensity.
You just want to like cover all the bases. What is kind of like, how should we approach this? Is there like some, is there a title that we need to know that we should call him? Don't want to anger him.
Grand
Like, with the first words.
Master Horngard.
Grandmaster, alright. And Is there anything we can know more about what you guys doing? So we don't step on any bad stuff.
We hunt those that would cause trouble.
Why?
Because the Countess is not allowed to die. That is our orders.
And what's with the dragon behind you? Any significance to that? I suppose this place is chosen by you guys, so.
He gets a little bit surprised, looks behind him, looks at the dragon statue. Almost like he's looking at it for the first time, and his face comes back to yours looking conflicted, confused. And all of them are quite, assured in their ways. So it's very strange to see them falter for like the first time. I don't know. I don't. Wait. No. I don't remember.
It's like an important piece of this place.
The Styras will also look at the dragon closely.
At that point, Liuba kind of takes a step up beside him, like she's taller than he is, but not by much, and like puts a hand on his shoulder. We need to go hunting now. Anatoly is twitching, and we got work to do. Indeed, sister. And his eyes returns to you, Leo, and then looks behind you and all of the the rest of the party. Do not go around and cause trouble now.
Yeah. And maybe we can help you find out what the statue is about.
They don't really answer. They just look at you. And walk past you down the mountain as Anatoly passes, and he kind of swirls his sword a little bit in his hand and looks at Daphne with a hungry look in his eyes. But he doesn't cause any trouble, and then all three of them disappear down the road.
Can I take a look at the dragon statue for a moment?
Yeah. Go a little bit closer.
Yeah. I'll just kind of look at Styrax and just ask, do you want to get closer?
I guess we might see what happens. Styras will actually try to get as close as she can to inspect the dragon statue.
Alright. Perched atop a cube of granite is a moss-covered statue of a dragon. Its wings tucked close to its body at the apex of the hill, and it faces towards the large stone fortress. Out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by howling of wolves in the woods below. But the house stands silent. The statue remains unmoving, seeming like the fossilized remains of some long-dead thing smote upon the mountainside. You look into the carved eyes of the dragon, expecting anything to happen, anything at all, steeling yourself. But the seconds ticks away, and you are left cruelly without answers.
And the size of the statue, is this kind of accurate what we're seeing, or is it Does it look like a young dragon or like an adult dragon? What little I know.
The dragon seems like the size of it seems to more akin to a young one.
Okay.
But the question is if it's a 1-to-1 scale.
Of course, yeah. Or maybe that's like
Like all in all, the statue is like 3 meters tall, which includes the cube.
Mhm. And the dragon is looking towards the building, right?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Does it seem like it's looking towards anything specific? Or
I don't think you're able to discern that. It's just facing towards the building.
anything, Starks?
So far, nothing, and it doesn't seem like it's moves, but I'm actually intrigued to investigate if it has any magic, but I'd rather not make waste of our time now.
Yeah, I'm not sure how willing Grandmaster Hongard is when it comes to waiting. And maybe
This is-
it's just that you never met this dragon that just gave you power, you know, and though it doesn't trigger your memories.
This might be just a hunch, but these. I'm pretty sure what we are seeing is what the third card's trying to say.
No, I agree. And I've been
And
thinking about how we want to approach this.
it's
Because
not
there's
just. It might not be as simple as we think it is. These knights, these warriors, the paladins, I felt like they have been stray from their path somehow. They have been corrupted.
and they've forgotten things. Important things, clearly. I mean, this amulet that has the same dragon on it and he doesn't even remember who it is. Seems very corrupted to me. Let's see what the Grandmaster's deal is. But I still don't know how we want to go about it, because technically there is something here that we want. I don't think
Let's just try to evoke his lost feeling.
Yeah. Let's see what's all this about first.
Because I felt like these people are not, well, obviously working for the Countess. They are against her, but also against freeing her. It's a form of vengeance, isn't it?
For sure. Clearly, they didn't like her because of maybe she did that to them.
They want to keep her here forever, without freeing her.
Yeah, just like how they are kept here forever.
Alright. Let's go
Yeah,
in and
I'll try my
talk.
best. And I'll like walk towards the entryway.
Okay. Let's move to this. No, that is dark. Something I didn't have the time to do. Just pull you out. One sec. Sun is setting. setting, so it's getting pretty dark outside now. Meaning it's dark vision time, but all of you have it, so no problem. Bloop.
I guess one more thing. Is there like any inscription on the statue?
Actually not.
Just before, we forgot something completely obvious. Better ask.
You see the steps ahead?
Yep. I'll try to take the front. Sanctuary.
As soon as you ascend the flagstone steps, flanked by stone railings, to a landing in front of a pair of tall wooden doors with rusted iron bands and knockers shaped like small dragon heads. Carved into the lintel above the entrance, you can read the word Argynvostholt.
What word?
Argynvostholt.
Yeah, Holst, right?
Yeah, Argynvostholt. And at the same time, the first kind of step that you take clicks and moves downwards underneath your foot. At the same time, the sound of stone scraping a stone is heard from the statue, whose mouth opens, and a cold wind is expelled over you. It's not as strong as a gust of wind cantrip, but it's definitely like felt, like your hair ruffles and your clothes move. But that's it. Styrex. As the wind hits you, your world grows dark again. It's quicker this time. It doesn't take its time. It's tumultuous. It all happens at once. You see before you a world of black, but it's these hot flames rising from underneath the nothing that you're standing on, rising towards your feet, rising high into the air, almost engulfing you, drowning you. And at the same time, there's a woman who screams, "Run!" and a baby is crying, and behind you the sound of wings flaxing and approaching and coming closer. Make an attack roll
Attack roll.
with the firebolt. And then roll a 1d4. No, a 1d3. Leo, does a 15 hit?
No.
I
think, yeah.
You see Sargis's hands form this firebolt in her hands as her eyes are closed, and she aims it at you and fires.
I think instead of dodging out of the way, because I was kind of prepared for the feeling of the hotness, right?
Mm-hmm.
That happens. So I noticed it a little bit earlier before she started attacking, so I kind of grab her arm and move it out of the way, have it shoot into nothingness and try
up into the sky. Yeah. Is it 1 meter or 2 meter radius that takes sets on fire? Takes 2 fire damage?
1.
1. Alright. Leo and Soul also takes 1 fire damage. From just how the heat, there's a wave of heat that suddenly came from Styrex.
And I try to
And as soon as Leo grabs your hand, Styrex, your vision becomes normal, and you see a firebolt escape into the sky, coming from your hand.
What? What?
You okay?
I. Mm, like she can make any words at all.
Hey. It's fine. You're back with us? You're safe?
Did 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 I lose control again?
Not really. Nothing we can't handle.
It was horrible. It was the same as before, but this time flames and the voices again. I can't make any sense of what is this.
See, we definitely have to figure out who this dragon is. And
Maybe
look out
the
for
dragon.
Frankie.
The dragon is trying to talk to you. Or communicate with you.
By saying run?
I'm not sure. I feel like it's more of a triggering. I mean, I think I just hit some sort of trigger here that caused this weird wind. And maybe you have not seen the dragon, but I can understand that you might have got the same feeling from the wind before.
This to me definitely point at the steps and point at the dragon opening their mouth. Seems like a trap that, with time, failed to function correctly.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that there aren't any that still work.
That is true.
You might want to be more careful.
Well, anyway, let's continue.
Going to try and investigate the other steps.
Alright. Make me a perception intelligence as you're trying to look for clues as to any other steps that might shift.
Give Leo a guidance.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of moss, you know. It's very old. A little bit unnerved by Cyrix almost shooting a fireball at you.
I still very carefully put just some very little leverage on the step to see if there's any reaction. And maybe not directly in a line, a little bit more to the left.
Okay.
And just see if there's any reaction from the step. I put my foot down.
As
putting
you
my full weight.
step out of the way from the one that you have already pressed down, the pressure plate, at the same time the maw of the dragon closes. And you gingerly make your way up. And at no point there seems to be any other pressure plates.
Okay, maybe we're fine for a bit, but let's keep our eyes out, alright?
Yeah. Let's talk to this Grandmaster.
Okay. Yeah. The thing that it does is so funny sometimes. You open the heavy doors.
Yeah, unless there's something where we should knock or something, but yeah.
This place feels like a king's tomb. In front of you, a grand staircase leads up to stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors lead from this foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome humanoids. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over, and their shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. Despite the dismal atmosphere, the ill repair, the dust in the air, the cobwebs in every corner, there's light here. Candles, torches, even chandelier are lit. It is not abandoned.
This is pretty creepy. When I look around, is there any place with like text or inscriptions or anything here? Like names?
There are names attached to the busts, which are different races. There is one half-elf, one Goliath, a dragonborn, and a dwarf.
Well, the 4th one is broken, right?
Oh yeah, then you don't know. That the last one is a dwarf.
Okay. And are they all male or?
No, different genders.
Okay.
But you do not recognize their names. They all have sir, though.
Okay.
In front of their names.
Would it by chance be 1 female and 2 male?
Oh, well. Let's see. 1 female, 1 male, and 1 male. Yeah, there's 1 female and 2 males.
Alright. Then the names we can't read. Okay.
Faded by time.
Yeah. I know this giant poster. Is there any text anywhere?
No, but it's the same kind of symbol as you saw on the ring. This is not an accurate representation of what I want it to be. It is the same kind of silver sigil as the necklace.
Makes sense. Is this the only symbology in this place, or is there maybe some other flag type symbol in this place?
There are several shields, which has... I mean, there are 3 different kinds of symbology in here. Anything to do with dragons, anything to do with armor and arms.
Okay.
Everything kind of... If something is decorated, they're decorated with one of these 3 things. Or a combination of them.
There's no clear symbol of Boreas or anything.
Not Boreas, not here, no.
Okay.
And there are indeed banners hanging behind you at the side of the doors, which are these blue banners with that silver dragon at the center.
Look to the rest of the group. I assume we wanna head right for the Grandmaster.
Yeah.
Direction up.
It's-
Okay. Probably the stairs up.
As you
this thing.
as you step further into the room as a group, carefully so.
Can I check for traps?
Before you can do that. All of you can see a great shadow with wings move across the whole hall, over the walls, and then slip underneath the crack underneath the door to the first door to your left and disappears underneath. Together with it, you heard the soft bestial hiss. The vision was quick, utterly vivid, and the lights danced chaotically. And the light seems to dim in the room as the shadow moved. But as soon as it disappeared underneath the door, everything returns to normal. And with that, we got to tonight's episode. The Curse of Torment. Woo!
I knew it was coming.